Hi, Richard. What's a skeptic?
Well, a skeptic, a lot of people think a skeptic is somebody who won't believe something, who's made up their mind and is out to prove that there are no such things as ghosts or psychics and things like that. That's the cartoon version of a skeptic. Where I come from being a skeptic is, I'll freely admit, I don't think there are ghosts. I don't think people can talk to dead people. But I am ultimately willing to change my mind if enough good evidence comes along. And that's the big thing a lot of people don't understand. We will change our mind. Science changes its mind every day upon getting new information. So that's what I try to do.
Yeah. Richard, regarding a skeptic, right, is that everything paranormal? Is that psychics included, ghosts, divining,
Yep.
Entities, the whole gamut?
The whole kit and caboodle. Basically any claim that contradicts the current understanding of the laws of physics, and all those claims contradict the current understanding of the laws of physics. The laws of physics are very well understood. They're robust. They survive repeated testing. They're tweaked every now and then. When we discover something new, we might say, well, in this case, this is a new information to science, and we'll fix this. So all those claims basically fly in the face of the well-known laws of physics.
Okay. And so, Richard, when we talk about skeptics, what do you think the average person thinks is a skeptic?
The average person will consider a skeptic to be somebody whose mind is made up, a closed-minded, curmudgeon fool, somebody who won't accept something out of their comfort zone, who sits in their chair, their armchair, and whatever it is. And I've met some people like that, but we don't call those people skeptics, we call them believers.
So, Richard, when you see something, how is your mind? Is your mind neutral when you go in? Or are you looking, oh no, this couldn't be true?
Well, ideally it would be neutral, but I'm human. I have preconceptions. If I go into somebody's, say they talk to the dead and I'm going in, of course my preconception is, I don't think they can talk with the dead. I can't go in with a purely open mind. But I will go in and give them a fair go. I'll give them a fair opportunity to demonstrate talking to the dead, water divining, clairvoyance, whatever they want to show. But after all these years of investigation and testing, and nobody has yet come up to the mark, I naturally have preconceptions.
How long have you been a skeptic for?
Oh, well, officially about 13 or 14 years with the organisation, but trailing back some years into my 20s before then, just being interested in paranormal and UFOs and things like that, and slowly coming to the point of view of, well, if they're real, they should be every day. They should be known. There should be lots of evidence for it if it's real. Why isn't there overwhelming evidence for talking to the dead? Why is it that it doesn't stand up to testing? There must be a reason for that. That's why I became skeptical.
So Richard, when you see a psychic, and maybe they're a bit unique, what are your thoughts? Are there some things that you can't explain?
Oh, of course. If I could explain everything, I would be a god. Of course there are things I can't explain. But the important thing to remember is things are unexplained, but not unexplainable. Or things haven't been explained yet. And that's what science is all about. Science loves mysteries. Can't explain it? Well, let's investigate it. Let's get to the root cause of this. What's really going on? To date, I've been incredibly disappointed with every psychic I've ever seen in any context. Because I know the psychological interplay of cold reading, and I know when there's even hot reading involved. So far, no one's been able to impress me.